Right, welcome back to our dear esteemed audience. Welcome back to the sports analysis, and as always, normally do our sports analysis based on the fact that they are on the different pitch. Talking about the Kenyan Premier League, talk about the UEFA Champions League, we talk about an FA League, EPL, Bundesliga, all of them in one package. Now, today we'll be talking about more to do with the game that happened yesterday that we witnessed a very hard and tackling game between Sevilla and Manchester United. Remember, that was the UEFA Champions League that was being played yesterday, being on the quarter leg two of leg two. That is being that Sevilla welcoming Manchester United after Manchester United also had hosted them. Remember, their first game when Manchester United hosted Sevilla, it went to a draw of 2-2, meaning that Manchester United were already on the Manchester United and Sevilla were already on the zero platform or on an equilibrium. Basing that, whoever might have scored on the previous game will be the one going to the semi-final. The one that happened on leg one of the quarterfinal between Sevilla and Manchester United. Manchester United were paying the host to Sevilla. The game that ended to a 2-2 score draw, whereby on the sides of Manchester United, it is Marcel Sabitzer who scored on the 14th minute and 21st minute, and whereas on the Sevilla side, the goals were scored by Malaysia on the 84th minute and Harry Maguire, which was the on goal, meaning that no Sevilla player scored on this match. But now, what happened on the leg two between Sevilla and Manchester United? For those who watched the game wasn't such a simple game. It had a lot of challenges. Also on the Manchester United side, players quite were confused. They were not having that the morale to play the game. After the first goal was scored, these guys lost morale, and it ended on a 3-0 score, coming to an aggregate of 5-2. That meaning that it wasn't such an easy game. And on the Sevilla side, the goals were scored by En Nasir at the 8th minute and the 81st minute, and then came Blade, who nailed the last nail at the 47th minute. That meaning that Manchester United had to leave the Europa League. And now we are focusing on what will come to happen. Sevilla facing Juventus. That will be on the 11th of May. That's when Sevilla will be paying a visit to Juventus. Then thereafter on the 18th, the Juventus will be paying Sevilla the visit. But now, who is the best, or who are one of the biggest competitors, or who might carry the day in this league? Remember that this is a league that is carrying bigger team. Talk of Milan, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Manchester City, that is now remaining to be a threat in this league. Bayern Munich is there, Benfica is there, and now on the other side, the fix is already out on the semi-finals. Remember that previously Manchester City went on a draw of 1-1 against Bayern Munich, coming to an aggregate of 4-1 in favor of Manchester City. And now Bayern Munich said bye-bye to the league, or to the champion. And now Manchester City will be facing Real Madrid. Remember, this Real Madrid are the one who trashed Chelsea on aggregate of 4-0 on their matches at the quarterfinal, where the game ended 2, and also previously the game had ended 2, coming to an aggregate of 2-0. Now Manchester City will be facing Real Madrid. What should we expect? Should we expect Erling Haaland, or should we expect the likes of Lucas Modric, Vinicius Junior? Whom should we focus on? Where should we place our bet? Now that I leave upon you, where should we place our bet? When you are placing the bet, consider what has been happening under the underground, and also on the other side. Now that's how the UEFA Champions League is standing as we are speaking right now. Remember that a lot is happening. More matches are being fixed to happen in the near in the next month. Hopefully, that's for the semi-finals to see who is going to trash who back again on the English Premier League. The standing table: Arsenal being at the top with 74 points, Manchester City they are at 70 points. Who will carry the trophy between these two competitors? Because as the table is standing, you can see that Arsenal is ahead of the league with 74 points. They are followed by their strongest competitor, that's Manchester City, who at 70 points. And remember, at this stage, Arsenal in their last 5 matches they had lost 2, but they had gone a draw of 2 and had smashed 3 games, whereas Manchester City had tackled all the games. 5 of them had gone away with 15 points out of them, whereas Arsenal has gone on with this is coming to a 9 point. Who will come to carry the title of the champions of the English Premier League? And now that one's another biggest hardest and most weighted tackle to see who carries the day, either Arsenal or Manchester City. I can see Manchester United is there at the 3rd position, having 59 points. They are doing well. They had their last 5 matches. They had won 3, lost 1, and won a draw 1. Newcastle they are following Manchester United very closely. Just a game point difference of 3 points between Manchester United and Newcastle, a point difference of 3 points, followed by Tottenham, Aston Villa, they are there, Brighton number 7, Liverpool at number 8, Brentford at number 9, Fulham 10, the best 10 closes Fulham, and then Chelsea at number 11. Remember, Chelsea at their last 5 matches, there's no match they have won. They have lost 3. They have gone to a draw of 2, making it hard for them to climb up the ladder on this English Premier League. That is what we are having today on the games analysis. What's your views? What's your query? Which game should we come up with next? What concerns do you have? Drop them on the comment section, and remember to subscribe, because I will be dropping more and more content regarding the matter to do with sports, because sports, we are sportsmen and sports lady, and we keep on moving. The goats still need to be the goats, and the goats, some are being replaced. What about us? Sports, we are.